Hi guys, let's start with this rotate image. This is the third task in our challenge. It's this rotate image, okay, right? So let's do this. So what has been asked here is like if you are given an n into n 2D matrix, then that represents an image, rotate the image by 90 degrees clockwise. Okay, so that means so basically if you just rotate this, 7 will go to the top, 4 will go here, then 1 will come here, right? So 8 will go here, 9 will be here. So it's just rotating it like 90 degrees. So 1 2 3 4 will basically be like 3 and then 1, and then if we do this will be 4 2. So this is what the output we actually want. Just rotate this, right? So here are few things before we solve. So you can do a naive way, like do int array b is equals to new int array of, suppose, int length is equals to a dot length. Then you can basically give like this ll, and then what you can do is for each int I equals to 0 to I less than a dot length I plus plus. Then for int j is equals to 0 to j less than a dot length. Let's just do it like this right now. If we do this, right, and then we fill up like the b, this will be pretty naive, because what we're doing is we are creating one more memory, and what we will do here is like for each bij we'll just place in the values. For example, so we have this I, we have these values here, right? So what we'll do is we will need this 7 to the top, 4 here. So if we just basically go and do like all this first row will come to the first place, all this second column will come to the second rows, right? And all this third column will come to the like this third row. Just see this. So this is just like basically we'll just replace these values like that. We can do like this. If we see some other examples where that will make sense, like here all this first column, it will be the first row, because that's a 90 degree clockwise rotation, right? So if we see all this second row, it will be the second column. You see the values, yeah, all the second rows. All this third row, which is all this third column, 6 9 8 no 6 2 3 7 6 will be 6 2 3 7 6, right? 3 9 no we don't want clues. 3 9 8 9 3 9 8 9 8 will basically be the fourth row. So if we see 3 9 8 9 8, you see, so this is how it will happen. All the row will get transposed to this column, or all the column will get transposed to rows, and then it is basically reversing. So that is one general idea we can see, right? Transpose it first, and then we can actually reverse it. So this is one way to do. But if we see here like the basic brute force kind of stuff, if we see this, so the bi and j will be like, okay, a will need, from the a we'll just pick and put in here. So the first value vij, in the 10th place we will need this value, which will basically be the last value, right? So we will need l minus 1, right? L minus 1. So and then the second bi when j since j goes to go till like a dot length, what, let's do it, a dot length will be l, a dot length will be l. Okay, so if we do this, what happens here is so we will need all the zeroth will come to the zeroth. So all in the zeroth column will be the zeroth row, all the first column will be the first row, all the all the rows will be the columns, but with a switch, right? So what will switch is the first value will be the last, like the 10th value from the 0th row will be the last value, the 9th value, which is the second value, will become this value, 6 will come here, then 3 will come at 9. So it will basically just be like this. We will put the all the 0th to the last, right? I mean the ith value, the rows, all this, sorry, column will be the rows, column will be the rows. Okay, so the column, sorry, this is the row, and then the rows will become the column. So this row you see here will become a column, you see, the row here becomes a column. See, 6 10 2 9 7, 6 10 2 9 7, 7 6 3 8 2, 7 6 3 8 2, 8 9 7 9 9, 8 9 7 9 9, 6 8 6 8 2, 6 8 6 8 2. So it's just transposing it like 90-degree, right? So that is what we need to do. So this, the first value will be this thing, which looks good. And then now since we are increasing j, so the 0th will be the last value, the first should be the second last from the value, right? So it has to be here. 9 has to, the third will be the third, fourth will be the fourth, fifth will be the fifth, right? 1 2 3 4 is similar. 0 will be what, where will this go? It will rotate and it will go here, right? So all this so if we see the j value, right, the second loop, so it will be till the first value will go to the last, and then we can say it like this, right? Because like I said again, if this increases from here, so the 10 will go to the last, 9 will come here, right? Does it make sense? Let's just run this, what happens, and see. Okay, oh, array index out of bound 3. Okay, so we need to actually increase this. Cool. So if we submit this, then this will work, but this is not O1. So in my next part I will show you like how actually this thing will work. Just give me a break, guys. So we are good till here. So what happened till here is like so we need O1 memory now, right? Yeah, so yeah, we need O1. So let's just remove this a thing. So what we need to do here is actually we need to actually first transpose and then do a reverse, right? So the order can be anything. We can do the reverse first and do the transpose, or do the transpose first and then do the reverse. That's like the basic mathematics, right? Yeah. Why so is because, like we saw here, we basically kept all the values from the first row and then kept it in the first column, first row to the column, right? So this went till the last. So it's something similar, right? It's just that. So the next thing we need to take care about is why I'm saying to do the transpose and reverse is if we see this 6 will go where, so if we reverse, this 6 will go till here, 7 will go to here, right? And then 8 will come here, 6 will come here, similarly 8, this 8 will go where, it will come here, right? Now it will, if we rotate this, it will go here. This 8 will be here, this 6 will be here. So the third will go to here, second will go to second, right? This first will go to the top, and then the last will come to the last of the column. Yeah, so one thing here is, if we can see the third goes to the third, right? The fourth goes to the where? It doesn't matter actually. All the first column goes to the first row, and first row goes to the first column. That is one thing we need to actually take care of. So if we do this, first row to the first column and first column to the first, right? So this is like put column to row and row to column, not and or, right? It's the same thing. So what we'll do is, for int I equals to 0 to I less than a dot length, then I less than I plus plus, sorry. So for int j is equals to 0 to j is less than a dot length j plus plus, what we'll do is we'll basically just reverse. Okay, so this will be, let's create a function called print a, which will actually just print it, print void print int array a. So for each int array I in a, then for each int b in I, system.out.println, so out.println b plus space, then system.out.println. Okay, so this is fine. So we'll just print this and see if it got transposed. So we don't need to go from the very first, like 0 0, because j will, if we put j equals to 0, we need to do something like I, from I till the last, right? So let's do, we don't need to do, okay, 0 0, we can switch from the second. Alright, I think it's fine. So let's just do this. Okay, now what happens is, if this is done, we are going to actually swap these places, row to column, column to row. Second row becomes second column, third row first elements, first column becomes third column first row, right? So int, let's just put a variable called temp, which will have I j. We'll just do a basic swap, which we all know. ai j will be a j I, a j I will be a temp, right? So if we see just this, we are not caring about this right now. Okay, so let's not care, we're just going to see the print, and let's see if it actually moved the row to the column or not. Okay, let's just see. 4 good, 3 and 7 good, 6 and 8 good, right? If we see here, we have this as the input, so 6 and 9, 6 and 9, 6 and 7, 6 and 7, 3 and which value will come here? So 3 will be 8, 3 8 7 6, then 9 9. Let's just see, these are all look good to me. Let's just see in a big one, like the 15 and 19 should be swapped, is it? So anyway, I think it is swapping here, so let's not see this. Okay, now what we need to do next is we should actually do now that we know that all these values are actually in place. Now the output is just the reverse of this. The 7, the last element goes to the first, the last element, or 8 goes to the first, and this it is just like going in a circle or just rotating it. So we'll just exchange these values, 9 and 3, 7 and 10. Okay, so if we see the output and our print, so this is now till the transpose and this is the expected output, right? So let's just say 10 and 6 should be reversed, 6 and 8 should be reversed, and 9 and 8 should be reversed, 10 and 9 should be reversed. So we should just reverse all this, and the middle is always good. Okay, so we just need to go from where, from the very first element to the, actually we can go till the mid section, we don't need to go till the last. And then if we go from j equals to 0 to j is less than length till the whole down bottom, then we should be good. Let's just keep like int temp again is equals to let's keep this as aij. Okay, aij. If we do this, what we need here now is so we need to, in aij we need to put the last value, so it should be I, and this will be the same, right? The last value to the this one. Okay, we'll just swap. Okay, cool. First 0, j equals to 0, j is equals to the last element, j equals to 1, last minus 1. It says it will just basically do like that. Just swap this. So it is okay. Let's just do for this one because we are swapping the jth index. Okay, 0 till the middle, right? Yes. So this looks good till now. Now here let's just put temp value. Cool. Now let's just run this. Cool, we're good. So this works. So this is your code actually. Okay, just say this. Now you can hit submit and it will work fine. So we solved this in 01 time. Thank you.